Yes, it's Jumble. And here's your host, Jeff Stevenson.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Welcome to this morning's edition of Jumble. The show to brighten the start of your day, and it'll certainly brighten mine. I had a terrible dream last night, I've got to tell you. I went to sleep reading the world's greatest inventors. Then I dreamed that I invented a 50-foot-high pogo stick. Great big thing it was. Anyway, I went on a test run on it, and I broke my leg in 3 places. Luton, Huddersfield, and Stockton-on-Tees. But now let's play the game with loads of bounce. It's Jumble, where there's patter and chatter. We test your grey matter. It's all about anagrams and cryptic clue cartoons, and our contestants are all lined up to try and solve them. And if they succeed, they can win up to £500. What about that? We have 2 teams playing Jumble, and each consists of 1 member of the public and 1 celebrity. And first, we welcome a television presenter who never jumbles his words, equally at home with current affairs, sport or travel. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Frank Bough.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Frank.
Thank you, Jeff.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Very busy now with London Weekend, 6 o'clock live.
That's right.
Yeah, great show.
Yeah.
That goes live, is it just once a week?
Yes, Fridays.
Yeah.
Fridays.
Yeah, and Breakfast Time, that was the first breakfast television
That's right.
that we had in Britain.
Yeah, I mean, I did 5 years of that. It completely destroyed me, really. I mean, getting up at 3 in the morning. I know lots of people do, and we weren't special. Lots of shift workers get up very unsociable hours. But I found that it was like having jet lag without actually going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, you were always out of key with the human race, and
Sure.
It was murderous stuff. But working with the glorious Selina Scott was some
lovely.
compensation, I must say.
Well, welcome to Jumble, Frank. Introduce us to your partner.
Well, I've got a great mate here in Judy, and I think we're going to do well. I think she's a bit stage-struck because she's a great amateur dramatics lady, and you produce, and you direct, and you tread the boards as well.
Yeah.
And she lives here in Norwich, and she's got an army of supporters here, about 20 of you are together.
20 supporters?
Yeah, they're all here.
Welcome to Jumble, Judy.
Thank you.
A parachute jump you made recently.
Oh, yes, yes. It was really a challenge because I read that you had to do this parachute jump before you were a certain age.
Yeah.
So I just slipped in there and I did the free-fall part of it as well. So we went up to 14,000 feet. 2 of us, me strapped to a man.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yes. Jumped out, stayed together, and then did the free-fall first, and then floated down.
Great.
It's fantastic. It's
Well,
fabulous.
we welcome you to Jumble. We wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
So, there's our first team, Judy and Frank Bough. We turn now to our second team. We have a celebrity, a comedian who takes laughter with him wherever he goes. Unfortunately, he's forgotten to bring the cassette recording with him today. So you'll all have to laugh extra loud at the jokes of our mate, Frank Carson.
Very good.
How are you, Frank?
Yeah.
Frank, you're well known for the catchphrase, it's the way I tell them.
Yeah,
right?
and it's a cracker.
And that's a cracker. Now you come on this show, you do the anagrams, it's the way I spell them.
Exactly, but I've got a new one, VNT.
What's that mean?
Very nice too.
That's a
And then my
catchphrase.
new one,
Yes, go on.
NWYWWAHBE.
What is that?
Never wash your windows with a hard-boiled egg.
You
Now,
ever
when
been-
I was in the pub next door, this fella said,
I was going to ask you about that, yeah.
yes, it was marvellous actually. He said, can I have a pint glass, put that much beer in and top it up with water? Yeah. I said, that's an unusual drink. He said, you would drink that if you had what I had. I said, what have you got? He said, 20 pence.
Anyway.
Which reminds me of my wife.
Yes.
When
could be a
she's cooking,
series.
she puts 2 pieces of meat in the oven, a small piece and a large piece, and when the small piece is burnt, that means the large piece is cooked.
Frank, we welcome you to Jumble. Introduce us to your partner.
Well, my partner here is Anne, who, believe it or not, is a specialist in her own right.
Anne, pleased to meet you. Frank Carson says you specialise. Specialise in what? I think he means more of a bit of a musician, is that right?
Not really, but I do play an organ slightly.
You do? OK. Tell us about your family quickly.
I have 3 sons, a daughter and a granddaughter of 6 months, and all my kids are in the back. That's the rabble.
Well, we wish you all the very best of luck on Jumble. That's Anne and Frank Carson, our second team. We've met our 2 teams. Let's get on with the game. Let's take a look at our first cryptic clue cartoon. Let's play Jumble. This Jumble cartoon is worth £25. Let's take a look at it. It's over here. There's the cartoon, and here is the clue. Listen out. You can pick up a cinematic outing for Rover. You can pick up a cinematic outing for Rover. Now, we tossed a coin before the start of the show, and Frank Bough and Judy, you are going to bat first. Who's the yeller, who's the speller?
I'm the yeller.
Speller.
OK, up you pop. We come to the first of our 4 jumbled words. Each word relates to our cartoon. Each word that you correctly unscramble, Judy, will give you key letters to help you solve our cartoon caption. Now, Judy, you can only yell, you cannot spell. And Frank, you can only spell, you cannot yell. You have 15 seconds on the clock. We wish you both the very best of British. Away you go.
Caps, sack, no, spake, speak.
Yes, speak. Well done. We take the E, the A and the K. They've landed onto red squares. They're now our key letters. And we place the A and the K on the left. Ian, there. Judy, you can pick up a cinematic outing for Rover. What do you think?
I don't think anything.
You don't think anything?
No.
Don't forget, wouldn't do you too good to get it at this point anyway, because you need to build up the cash to go through to our final. Second jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Switch. No.
Yes.
Switch.
Switch. Spell it out, please, Frank. OK, so we take the W, the I and the T, some wit. We place the W on the left and we ask, Judy, you can pick up a cinematic outing for Rover. What do you think?
Again, I don't.
Again, you don't know. Are you bluffing?
Would I tell you?
Oh, no, you can tell me if you're bluffing. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm
OK,
not.
over we go.
No.
Third jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Link.
Yes, well done. So we spell it out. Link. We take the L, the I and the K. Over we go. We put the I on the left. Let's just tidy that up there, OK? And we put the K and the L on the right. Now, Judy, you can pick up a cinematic outing for Rover. What do you think?
No.
No. OK, over we go. Fourth jumble. After this, Frank Bough will come over and help you spell at the cartoon board if you unscramble this one successfully. Go.
Veil, levy, leave. No, veil, evail, avel, veil, veil, avel, valve.
Yes, well done. Just got it. Take the A, the L and the E. Frank, come over here because we're going to do some spelling at the cartoon board. The clue was you can pick up a cinematic outing for Rover. In you go, Frank. You've got some rearranging to do.
Walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkie. Leave it alone, Frank. You got it. Off you go. Off you go. You can pick up a cinematic outing for Rover. Walkie-talkie. Frank and Judy are up there and running. They've got a maximum score of £65. Well done. We move on to our second cartoon. It's worth £25. Let's take a look at it. There's the cartoon, and here's the clue. Listen out. In the era of 007, they certainly knew the ropes. In the era of 007, they certainly knew the ropes. Frank, Anne, who's yelling, who's spelling?
I'm spelling.
I'm yelling.
Up your top. You have 15 seconds on the clock. First jumble coming up. In you go, Frank. Go.
Oh, nerd, rend, rund, hurrand, under. Oh, yes,
Well done. Well done, Frank. We take the N, the D. We place them underneath our cartoon, like that. Make the anagram up. In the era of 007, they certainly knew the ropes. What do you think, Anne?
All tied up.
All tied up? No, it's not. We go over to Frank Carson. Second jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Oh, bolero, bolero, lasso, rubble barrel, bolero.
No.
Laredo. Labour.
Labour it is. Well done. Oh, we take the B. We place the B underneath the cartoon. And in the era of 007, they certainly knew the ropes. What do you think?
Give us a clue.
Give us a clue. No. It's down, 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 down. Right. Third jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Wrong, gone.
Think aloud,
over. Pardon?
Think aloud.
I'm thinking. Come on, think, Frank. Bongo,
You can only
rongo.
spell, you can't yell.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Frank.
Frank can only spell.
Oh.
Sorry, you've lost control. Back you go. Frank and Judy, you've gained control. Up you got. You've got 15 seconds. Go.
Groven. No. Bonga.
No.
Oh. Govern.
Yes! Well done. OK, so we take the G and the O. You were so close there, I had to bring that out of you. We take the G and the O. Judy, in the year of 007, they certainly knew the ropes.
Bondage.
It is. Well done. Back you go to your places. In the year of 007, they certainly knew the ropes. Of course, bondage. OK, so bondage. All right, get it? Right, we have Frank, Carson and Anne with £20, but Frank, Bough and Judy successfully gained control. They're way up there in front. £100. Well done. Good stuff. We move on to round 2. This time our cartoon is worth £50. Let's take a look at it. There's the cartoon. Here's the cryptic clue we need you to solve. Listen out, teams. Electric current made by the Pope makes you jump. Electric current made by the Pope makes you jump. Frank, Judy, who's yelling, who's spelling?
I'm yelling.
OK, Frank's spelling. 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Tumble.
Yeah, well done. OK, so we take the L and the U. We place the L on the U and the U on the right. Judy, electric current made by the Pope makes you jump.
Sorry, no.
Second jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Land.
Yeah, well done. We take the L and the A. It's all handmade here. We place the L on the left and the A on the right. Judy, electric current made by the Pope makes you jump. What do you think?
I haven't even got a clue.
You haven't even got a clue, so you're not even bluffing?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're so honest. OK. Third jumble, 15 seconds. Go.
Sport.
Yes, it is. Well done. The home crowd are going crazy here in Norwich. Right, we take the P and we place the O and the P on the left. We place the T on the right. Electric current made by the Pope makes you jump. Judy? No?
No.
No inkling, no idea?
No.
OK, over we go. Fourth jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Vena, Oven, Vern, no. Evener, no. Reven.
Keep going, keep going.
Evener, Nerve. Nerve.
Yes, well done, Nerve, yes. I'm sorry. Well done. That's it. So we take the E and the V. We go over to the cartoon board. Frank, if you'd like to join me, because we're going to do some rearranging. You have 15 seconds. Electric current made by the Pope makes you jump. In you go.
Pole vault.
Yes, well done. No problem, Frank. Thank you very much. Back you go. Electric current made by the Pope makes you jump. Pole vault. So, at this point in the game, we have Frank and Anne with £20, but Frank, Bough and Judy, £190. Very good. So, cartoon 4 is worth £50. Have a look at it. There's the cartoon, and here is the clue we want you to solve. Listen out, Frank, Carson, listen out, Anne. Unknown to get leg joint and digit caught up with gear wheel. Unknown to get leg joint and digit caught up with gear wheel. OK, Frank, Anne, who's yelling, who's spelling?
I'm spelling.
Yelling.
You get... You have 15 seconds on the clock. Go. First jumble.
Oh, rock, cave, crave, crove, cove. Oh, come on, give us a clue. Cover.
Yeah, well done. Oh. Actually, Frank, you're very good at spelling. Do you think it's because we're doing gags and looking at scripts all the time?
Probably, yeah, but I had a good education at school as well. I think one of the things they're not doing today with children is teaching them how to spell.
Yeah. Okay.
Frank Carson, News at 10, Education.
Education. Well, the kids at home, it's summer holidays. Right, over we go. We place the O on the left. And unknown to get leg joint and digit caught up with gear wheel. Any ideas?
Oh, loose joints, no.
Loose joints? No, it's not. OK, over we go. Second jumble, 15 seconds on the clock. Go.
Oh, dime, ding, dong, Higgins, hiding.
Oh, yes, well done.
Oh,
Very good. We take the I, the N and the G. We place them underneath our cartoon board. And unknown to get leg joint and digit caught up with gear wheel. What do you think?
Going for a song?
Going for a song it's not. Let's go for another anagram. OK, third jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Oh, private.
Yes. First one out. OK, so we take the I and the T. They're our key letters. This walk is getting longer as this series goes on. We place them like that. And we ask you, unknown to get leg joint and digit caught up with gear wheel. What do you think?
Oink, oink.
OK, fourth jumble, 15 seconds, go.
Clog, cleano, clean, it's not. Clogs, bicycles, chains, wheels. No? Yes.
No.
Come on. Cleano, clean, clog. It's something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, you've lost control. Back you go. Frank and Judy, you've gained control. Up you pop. You have 15 seconds. You can really build up the cash here. You've got a very good lead already. Go.
Clean coal, no. Leonard Cole, Colonel, no. Callan, Lease, Lecanol.
No, you've lost control. Back you go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the letters out. I'm going to place them above the boxes. I'm going to ask you to give me a letter. I will then place the letter in the correct box. You then give me a word. If you don't give me the right word, I go to the next team. So, Anne.
C.
Give me a C, right? Give me a word. No?
No.
Well, I'm going to hand over to you, Judy. Judy, give me a letter.
L.
Give me a word. No, oh, we go back to Frank, Carson and Anne.
Cancel it.
We want a
Cancel it.
letter.
Oh, a letter, sorry, an E.
An E.
An E. Got it, concealed.
Yes, well done. Well done. So take your places. Right. I'm going to take the C, the O and the N. You're at the board, you're ahead of me, and you're over there. Right.
Yeah.
We put them in like that. And we ask you to go in. Let me just give you the clue. Unknown to get leg joint and digit caught up with gear wheel. In you go, Frank. You've got 15 seconds to do some rearranging.
Cognition.
No.
You know it.
You've got to be quick, Frank.
Ignition.
No.
Ignition.
Yeah.
Incognito.
Back you go. Unknown to get leg joint and digit caught up with gear wheel. Incognito. When you go incognito, you're unknown. Your leg joint is your knee. Your toe is a digit. Put them in a gear wheel. Incognito. So, you did very well, Frank. You did very well, Anne. You pulled back. You got quite a respectable score, but I'm afraid you're not going to go through to the final because Frank, Carson and Anne, you got £110, but Frank, Bough and Judy had a very good start. You got £190. You're going through to our final. And we're going to lose you. Thanks for being a great sport. Did you enjoy playing the game?
Smashing. We've had a lovely day.
It's faster than it seems at home, isn't it, when you're in here?
Yeah, great.
We welcome you and thanks very much for being a great sport. We'd like to thank your celebrity partner. Ladies and gentlemen, our Jumble pal, Frank Carson.
Thank you,
Join us in part 2 when Judy can add another £200 to her score with the help of Frank Bough. Don't go away. It could be a very exciting part 2. We'll see you in just a moment. All right. Bye. Welcome back to Jumble. Our team of Frank, Bough and Judy have now successfully reached the final round and Judy has a chance to add another £200 to her score by solving the cryptic clue that goes with this cartoon. Let's take a look at the cartoon. There's the cartoon and here's the clue. Listen out. Only second prize for winter woolies, but it's something to treasure. Only second prize for winter woolies, but it's something to treasure. Solve that clue, Judy, and another £200 is yours. Here's how you do it. I'm going to show you 6 jumbled words. They are number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Each jumble unscrambles into a word. Each word relates to our cartoon, and each one that you get correct will give you key letters to help you solve our cartoon caption for the £200. You have 60 seconds. Frank, Judy, are you ready?
Yep.
OK, take your places, please. Frank, you're at the board. Judy, you're on the stool. OK, you have 60 seconds. Start the clock. Go.
Height, thigh, low, thing, gate, giant, high. Go on to the next one.
Go to the next one,
Yep.
OK.
Salary, laser, oil, razzles. No,
No?
no.
OK, move on.
Vagary, overgrown, ovary, apology, younger, no.
We'll move on to the next one, Frank. We'll try this one over here.
Sketch, no, seek, heat, hex, sect, heats, cheat, chess.
Yes, well done. Oh, I'm sorry. You got... Well, you didn't do too well.
No.
We'll go back and we'll show you the letters, we'll show you the words. OK, right. This one would have been 8. This one would have been sailor. It is so difficult when you're close up here. Voyage, this one would have been. This one was chest, you got that one. And this one would have been island. And this one would have been journey. Now, you could get it from the clue. I'd like you to come over here and I'll show you how the 2 letters have taken their place on our Jumble cartoon board. Judy, come over here. The 2 letters are in the right word, but let me tell you, you have 10 seconds to confer. After 10 seconds, I need an answer. You're going to have to go on the clue. Right, the final Jumble clue for £200 is only second prize for winter woolies, but it's something to treasure. Only second prize for winter woolies, but it's something to treasure. You have 10 seconds to confer. I need an answer after 10 seconds. Start the clock. The final Jumble clue for £200. You can give us a wild guess if you haven't got it. The final Jumble clue, only second prize for winter woolies, but it's something to treasure. Any ideas?
Long John Silver.
You've got it.
Way.
Well done. Oh, I thought you hadn't got it.
Brilliant.
Come over here. I have to tell you, you had me fooled there. I think you had Frank fooled. I didn't think you got it there. You went off the clue. You did very well. You didn't do too well over there. You saved yourself over at the cartoon board. Thanks for being a great sport. Have you had a good morning with us?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Thank you very much. We'd like to thank your celebrity partner. Ladies and
She's
gentlemen,
a star.
Frank Bough.
She's a
Yes,
star.
you're both stars. Thank you very much. Thanks, Frank. We will see you very soon on Jumble. Judy's now going to take us both out for breakfast, and we will see you again. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.